It looks like worms from all over the area have gathered here. My weapon. No, I won't be able to find it anyway. Failures, protect the demon from the worms. I'll try to get their attention and use the down gems. Make all of their power your own. Mana storm. He just shoved a down gem into his torso. I don't even get what's happening anymore. The worms are attracted to his mana. Get back. I hope he can stall for some time. Parasite is searching for down gems in the area. What? Did he just rip out the down gems from the worms? That is no longer a human. Not even a Geyserian's body can withstand something like that. That is a monster. No. His physique is that of a normal Geyserian. This is only possible because of the brainwashing and the fact that he's unconscious. I'm sure he's going through tremendous pain, worse than being burned alive. Because of the foreign mana inside, his body is in a vicious cycle of simultaneous destruction and regeneration. If the recovery stops, I'm sure he'll be ground to dust in a few seconds. By ignoring the pain penalty, he's able to absorb the mana from the down gems with maximum efficiency. I guess this is the secret behind the Baron's abnormal amount of mana. When he was a child, he spent days absorbing down gems on the battlefield. Then what else is he if not a monster? Shit. The reality I see is false. Fibrosis. Fibrosis. What the hell? Parasite. What are you doing right now? How did you? I did not choose you just to die in a place like this. I am taking control over the body for the sake of elongating our existence. You bastard. Was this your plan all along? You always meant to steal my body from. It has been so long since I last went out into the world. Geyser is as cold as ever. Captain got eaten. Worry not. I am just borrowing his body for a bit. This will not be permanent. 10 minutes is probably the limit with the amount of power I have saved up. Demon, it is not possible to safely capture or knock him out right now. I will have to kill him. You are crossing the line. The Black Merchant Group will chase you to the ends of Geyser to kill you if you do. You are asking for the impossible. Is survival really a necessity? I will have to cut off his limbs then. Wait. That should calm him down a bit. Physical attacks will do nothing to me. "10 minutes. That did no damage. I will have to target his joints. Until his limbs fall off. It worked. I was unsure because I only saw his face covered by it during the fight. But seeing that form. You must be one of the prototypes. I thought they had gone extinct, but I guess not. You are probably the last of them. This makes it even better, actually. A remnant of the arrogant and greedy past. Return to where you belong. You are nothing but a first generation that denies the reality in front of you. You prototypes are the cause of all evil within our kind. What? Is that our captain talking? No, that seems like a matter between the parasites. Are you so desperate to survive that you have forgotten your duties? There is a mission for us all. We are the seeds of the king. Return to the colony and fulfill your duties. So it is the head of the colony whom I have met. Well, I guess it only makes sense that the only remaining prototype is you. The king has fallen. Order will collapse. You arrogant prototypes will be done for. This is the obvious truth. The mission was a failure. Failure? Can you say that looking at my host? I will take you back, failed traitor. Become a prototype once again. Qua. Parasite is absorbing a fallen-out fragment. Fibrosis is under analysis. Parasite will be capable of using fibrosis once the analysis is over. Absorbing a target with fibrosis will shorten the analysis time. Prototype's ability absorption. This is very dangerous. There is nothing I can do right now. I will have to just rely on my host. Host. There is something dangerous planted in his body. Kill him. You must kill him. No. You must not kill him. Young demon. Do you really not know what you are trying to protect? That is the Demon King. The Demon King will descend upon Geyser once again. Host. Kill the human in front of you. Destroy the vessel of the Demon Key. I was trying to figure out how I could screw you over while I was trapped inside you. As I heard from the black merchants, the surface people call this a big fuck you moment. You showed us the light while we lived in denial of paradise. Host. You must kill him. Do not make the wrong choice. I didn't expect to be able to pay you back for that so early. This time, I will take away the darkness from you. All of your past is false. Gasp. What? When did I lose consciousness? How are you feeling? Captain. Was I hurt? Ag. Damn it. This is. It probably feels as if 1,000 needles are stabbing you. Just think of it as muscle soreness. The others have gone to get some medicinal herbs and food. A part of our stuff was lost in the incident. We're hiding out in a nearby cave. Don't worry. We found your equipment. What incident? Why don't you come out of the cave? Such a mess. Was there a war or something? The worms must have gone wild, considering how many there are. It was all you're doing. What? I guess you've lost your memories. I'm talking about the messed up terrain, the worm corpses, and... Captain, your eye. I'll explain everything. So you used your skill to erase the past where I was brainwashed and lost an eye as a consequence. Moreover, it's already been 2 days since then. I've never been so indebted to someone before. I don't even know what to say. Don't mind it. I was going to lose this eye someday anyway. It just happened to be now. I used it to pay you back for showing me paradise. I don't regret it. It's a much bigger deal than that. To lose your sight in geyser is. I haven't completely lost it. I rely on the power of the parasite that lets me detect down gems now. When there is mana flowing through objects, I can see them much clearer than before. Right now, you are like the sun to me. The mana spreading out from you bounces off the surfaces and brightens my. The goal was to look into your past to re-experience the awakening. You were meant to recall the sensations of that moment in order to use mana now, in the present. The problem was, that you had lost your mind during the awakening. I don't recall it. Doesn't that mean it was all pointless? You lost your eye for nothing too. If we consider just the result, then yes. Fortunately, there's still one solution left. Suyang, is it ready? Yeah. Take this. This is, a lowest rank down gem. I heard that you had taken down gems even before the brainwashing. Just 2 days ago, you shoved several intermediate ones into your body. That means you have the power to absorb raw down gems. But I was unconscious back then. I'm sure your body will remember it. Just go with the flow. Alright. There is no use in taking the long path. There shouldn't be a mana storm since it's a lowest rank down gem. However, it'll be terribly painful. Ag. What the hell? Focus. Ignore the pain. Control it. I can see it. The foreign mana is going wild in his body. It'll try to escape the body no matter what it has to destroy. The Baron is in pain right now. He doesn't know how to manipulate mana, so he also doesn't have the ability to self-heal. The parasite is dormant, so it won't help either. He will die within hours. That is what normally happens when you consume down gems. Think of it as if you have a bunch of glass shards in your body. Those shards are your power. Take them under control. Do not try to stop them from moving. Manipulate where they are going to create a smooth flow. Make one shard circulate in place, so that the other can follow suit. Create a current from your fingertips to your shoulders. Envision as if it's blood that flows through your veins. That is your mana path. The glass shards within your body have become a stream and now flow according to your will. However, there is more to your mana than what you got from that down gem. Push the current into your chest, towards the heart, as if there is an endless well there. Follow where it leads inside. I can't see it. It's as if the stream is dissipating into fog. Concentrate. It doesn't have to be a constant stream. Don't push yourself too hard. Even if it's just one drop, focus on it until the end. And when that droplet reaches the bottom of the well. Is this what Eugene saw? Ah, it's beautiful. Within your chest. Congratulations. You have reached the blessing of geyser. There, and over there on the ceiling too. A big one to the right of Hyojin. No, you went too far. There's nothing there, though. Is that a wall? It must be inside then. Oh. An intermediate down gem. You almost walked off the cliff, Captain. Thanks. I can't see surfaces. I could guide the way with mana. It's fine. There are too many beasts down here that can detect mana. I can see the people in front of me, so I'll just follow them. Jungwon will be behind me too. There are quite a few down gems in the area. Isn't this Baron Horo? It's Baron Horus. Yes, I thought we were already in his territory. Is it okay to just take the down gems while we're here? I'm sure he won't care. He won't even notice that they disappeared. Baron Horace is one of the wealthiest residents of the 10th floor. His labyrinth core is in the middle of a giant mine. The goblins on the 9th floor were mining too, but they didn't seem to be doing that well. Meanwhile, Baron Horace's labyrinth produces gold and various jewels, as well as down gems and adamantium. It's basically the treasure storage of Geyser. There are rumors that the down gems spill from the roof of the labyrinth and fall onto the altar on their own. That's not good. Are you concerned that he can afford a large military force with perfect equipment since he's so wealthy with down gems? I don't think you need to worry. Baron Horace won't fight with all his power. I guess it's more accurate to say that he can't. You'll see what I mean. Is that all, Gold? Wait. Put this on before going in. It's a mask and bandages seeped in the smell of beasts. He better not know that you're human. Within the Shadow Labyrinth. These guys appear as if it's just black smoke wearing armor, they're Baron Horace's soldiers. Besides, I can't really tell. If their equipment only looks nice or if it's actually high quality, they all have top-tier equipment. I can even see a few items made of mithril. You don't need to worry, though. They can't even swing a sword. They are not beasts that can fight physically. They die once their physical form is dissipated too, so the armor is really pointless. Is it just to show off? Yes. There has been basically zero security, and the soldiers don't even care that we are here. I have yet to see a proper guard. Now that one looks like a real soldier. Ah, that's a zealot. A zealot? They are the lowest rank soldiers of Count Parthenon's priesthood. He has placed one in each labyrinth that is under him. It looks pretty strong for a lowest rank unit. Those big doors are the entrance to the owner room. There is one thing I have to remind you of before you go in. Don't try to attack that idiot. I mean, Baron Horace, just because you have a lot of mana. Of course. This is his home base. Plus, he's an aristocrat. I wouldn't try something rash when I can't even properly control my mana yet. I understand your concern, but you worry too much. I see. Sorry about that. Then, since you're ready, let us meet Baron Horace. He should be in here like usual. We greet Baron Horace the Scorched, a great being that shines in the darkness of the abyss. The one who absorbs light, the Scorched, Horace. I didn't think I'd be able to actually see him, but I can. Do the accessories he's wearing have some kind of special power? Or are they just for looks too? You may raise your heads. Make yourselves comfortable. You're earlier than usual this time. I wasn't expecting guests today. We're actually 3 days late, but it's only natural that your sense of time is warped in Geyser. We have procured some very rare accessories from the surface, so we were in a hurry to show them to you, Baron Horace. After all, you are the only one who sees the real value of such unique adornments. Of course. That's great. An aristocrat should be a role model, an icon to everyone in Geyser. There are too many inferior creatures down here who are blinded by gluttony and power. It's only right that an aristocrat upkeeps his dignity and class. Of course. So, where are those rare accessories? I shall summon them right away. They're all of really poor quality. I can see a few plastic ones too. These were made by the Royal Palace's goldsmith in a nation called North Korea of the Surface. They were meant to be gifted to the king, but we, the Black Merchant Group, took them before they could. Oh. Tributes to a king. So these are the most luxurious items that anyone can dream of having on the surface. I can't let the other aristocrats have something this valuable. I will buy them all. How much? 10 of the highest ranked down gems. We were going to give them to you for 8. But we suffered great losses during the plundering process. Humans may be inferior, but I guess the king's army would be strong. Yes. You are right. These rare accessories cannot be easily procured in Geyser. I am willing to pay that much since you work so hard for me. Ah. Great Horus. I'll give you 12 highest ranked down gems. Be moved by my wealth and generosity. This is what it's like to be a true aristocrat of the abyss. Hooray to the great and generous Baron Horus. From now on, all jewelry of the Black Merchant Group is meant only for you. Is that an aristocrat? How did that thing manage to survive in the abyss? Are these eggs tied together? Those were found in a big body of water called the ocean. How did he get the title of Baron? He's so stupid. No wonder the captain called him an idiot. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. No. Is this perhaps my chance? Should I just kill him right now? The attendant and the vampire are playing with the human child. The officers and soldiers are training. The workers are doing their shifts. The beasts are playing, together with the stupid slime that came here again. Is the elf away today as well? She must be on scout duty. It sure is busy around here even when the labyrinth owner isn't here. We can finish off our date in the house. But have you forgotten the contract's conditions? I am guaranteed to have privacy time. But you always work on your own after privacy time. Bye. He calls it privacy time, but when I get here the next morning, half of the corpses from the evening are always taken care of. He's just doing work on his own instead of enjoying his privacy hours. Although he seems to be cold to me on the outside, he's just being considerate so that I don't overwork myself. Ah. You're such a gentleman. I had to cut into my chimera work hours because of that stupid little pink lizard. I'll have to work late today too. Thanks to that, the creation of chimera soldiers isn't something I can even attempt. But at least I've almost finished the body that I'm going to move into. Ah. I forgot to give him the lunch I prepared. I made it specially for him, so I can't eat it. It's right after privacy hours, so it should be fine to just drop this off, right? Hello. Hello. I brought lunch for. He's not here. Is he in the bathroom? I wanted to give it to him myself, but it is what it is. I'll just leave it here. Has this bookshelf always stood here? I feel like its location changed a bit. A basement? Should I just kill him right now? Ah, shit. The enemy leader is vulnerable right now. It'll all be over with just a single jump attack. Once he dies, all of the beasts he's summoned will disappear. I'll be able to take all of the resources and the labyrinth core too. Do not attack Baron Horus. If I take over this labyrinth, what will happen afterwards? I will become enemies with the Black Merchant Group. Technically, I'm a part of them right now, so the other labyrinths will question them for breaking neutrality. It'll only be a matter of time before everyone knows about what happened, and information on the Naga labyrinth will make its way into the hands of my enemies. If it gets out that a labyrinth owner of the 9th floor killed an aristocrat of the 10th floor in a cowardly manner, without even confirming whether the invasion was indeed planned, I'll only incite the enemies to attack my labyrinth and will give them pretext for that. And since I'll be the obvious cause of the invasion, I won't even be able to form an alliance on the 9th floor. Baron Horus, what do you think about the 9th floor of Geyser? Why do you ask? I heard that an aristocrat was appointed there, so I was wondering what you thought of that. Ha! I assume that fool kissed the ass of Anatolius. The seal of an aristocrat is not something so light that it should be handed to. I don't have the time to concern myself over a fake like him. You seem to not feel threatened by him at all. Threatened? What a funny joke. I could destroy his labyrinth with just 10. No, 5, no, 2 of my soldiers. I am sure you are right, Baron Horace. He doesn't have his guard up at all. He has no information on the 9th floor, and he won't even put effort into the war if it breaks out. But if I were to kill him, I would make a huge mistake. This demon. Phew. Ah, did you notice? How could I not when you had the aura of someone ready to kill everything in sight? You probably thought of it as a chance to take over his labyrinth. You did well not to attack him. And that's a very big if, because you would have failed to kill him in the first place. So there's more to him than what I saw. I know what you were thinking. It's true that Horace seems like an idiot. However, there is a reason why he has a monopoly over the most fertile lands of the 10th floor, as well as the title of Baron. Until the darkness surrounding him is removed, no one can kill him. What? Even Anatolius can't? No one but Anatolius can kill him. If you had actually attacked him, it would have looked as if his body split into 2. Once you realize that it was just an illusion, all you will see is eternal darkness. Eventually, you yourself will become a part of it. That is the flame of darkness. Of Horus the Scorched. Well, that sounds simple. All I'd have to do is shine a flashlight at him while attacking. Finally, it's completed. My new body. A vessel that contains all of the miasma I could find in this place with the exception of the secret room. It's about 60% as powerful as my old body, but I can just make up for that slowly once I possess it. However, I'm lacking the miasma I need to move into another vessel. I guess I was rushing myself since the completion was so close. I will die if I fail. I only have one chance. I better focus on recovering my miasma for a bit. I'll lose my taste, smell, and all other senses once I return to being an undead. It'll be goodbye to all of the Naga workers too. Yeah. I'll be alone again after leaving this labyrinth. Pinky. Gloomy. Have I been caught? Have you seen it all? Pinky. I must kill her. Cough. Arg. Ugh. Using enough power to kill a Naga worker means I won't leave unscathed either. If it takes long, the damage will accumulate too. I should be able to kill her in a second if I use the maximum output. I need to kill her, right now. Why? What? Why am I hesitating? You promised. Did the labyrinth send you to keep an eye on me? Who else knows? Tell me. I need to finish this before it's too late. Ugh. Why? Just. Why am I hesitating? Why? Lunch. I wanted to drop off the lunch I packed for you. That's a lie. Who cares about some lunch? Are you telling me you broke the contract? I mean, the promise with me because of some lunch. I made it myself. I was just thinking of you, there was no evil intent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just wanted to stay with you longer. Simply, to spend a bit more time, with you. If you want me, dead, then. I'm out of miasma. I've taken serious damage too, now she knows what I've been doing. I should have killed her. Living beings, are so sickening. Ugh, this place. It's definitely corruption from miasma. Is this the Naga Temple's healing center? But even if you were at the cemetery, the miasma is spread out thin all over the place, so it shouldn't have damaged you like this. That's because of the new undertaker. You mean the worker lying over there? I've heard of him. It's over then. Yes, he isolated the high-risk corpses and told me not to go near them, but curiosity got the better of me anyway. After I passed out, he saved me at the cost of injuring his arms. I see. So that's what happened. I know you're awake already, so get up, Undertaker. Ugh. Gloomy. Be careful with your arms. Your injuries are actually worse than Pinky's. What happened? Pinky crawled all the way to the temple with you on her back. Even though half of her skin was burned off. It looks like she didn't get any help since the cemetery is far off from the labyrinth center. I've done all the necessary treatments, Pinky, but corruption from miasma isn't something that can be cured with a single healing spell. Since your flesh was regenerated with the help of magic, you don't need to worry about a secondary infection, but it'll still hurt for a while. I'll prescribe you some medicine, so take it and report back on your recovery progress. I'll send a few workers to the cemetery, so you guys can rest for now too. Thanks. Then you can stay here for a month. No. I'm leaving. I will heal at the cemetery. Then I'll also. They look cute together. I guess it's because they're complete opposites of each other. I wish what's visible to the eyes was all that there is. What do you mean? There is something I must report. This way, please. Pinky took second-degree burns all over her body because of miasma. The Undertaker suffered third-degree burns on his arms while rescuing Pinky. I heard all that. I guess it could be considered my negligence since I wasn't aware of the dangers. We almost lost 2 workers that we can't replace. I left everything to Gloomy and never checked in on him. I should look around there and reinforce safety precautions. You are right, but that was not what I wanted to talk about. It's possible for Pinky to get second-degree burns all over her body in a room filled with miasma, but the Undertaker's situation is strange. For him to suffer such injuries, he had to stick his arms into lethal, so highly concentrated miasma that it could be seen with the naked eye. But how did he get third-degree burns while trying to save someone who only took second-degree burns? It does sound strange. There's more to it. We were told that he saved her from a room full of miasma, but it's only his arms that are injured. That means magic. I think that he's using necromancy spells since they use miasma as the catalyst instead of mana.